Wanted to do a quick sound tour for my drum kit, January 2025. I'm really happy with the way this kit's set up right now. It's tuned pretty well, and it's really comfortable, and it has a lot of sound options for the size and especially the cost that I spent to put it all together. But now, actually being able to play drums and practice them for a couple of years now, I'm starting to feel like I can actually play the drums, and it's nice to like actually find the setup that I want rather than just kind of working with what I can fit in a tiny apartment or at a jam session. Or, you know, for a while I just had like kick, snare, hi-hat, and like one tom, that sort of thing, a couple of cymbals. But most of my cymbals are repaired, so kind of going around the kit, we got a mix of stuff. I got a PST7 Thin crash on the top of my hi-hats that I just got, that I'm liking quite a bit, paired with the Sabian AA Thin on the bottom. I vented that as well. Really nice, chunky. I love the 16s. They're 16-inch crash cymbals, so I really like the feel. I love the chunky backbeats on these. Just has a really nice feel to it. Down here, this is called a pin toy, I believe is what you call it. You can use it to like make impressions. It was like an office toy in the 80s and 90s, and you can get these ones like this with these plastic pins in them. It has kind of a shaker-ish auxiliary snare sound is what I'm using this for. So kind of a fun sound to it. It looks cool. And I also like to watch the pins kind of jump around when you hit it. Very fun. So that's a fun addition. I have it just mounted on this cowbell mount down here. You can also throw it up on the hi-hat, but I like it better down here. Rest of the cymbals, we got a 3 different cracks repaired on this HHX Legacy Crash, 19-inch, super sweet. Then we got a hand-hammered HH Medium Thin that I repaired many years ago now. I'm still playing on. And then I have an HHX Evolution that's also got a repair on it. And then we got a 20-inch K Crash Ride on the ride side over here. That's relatively new as well. One of the, you know, has to be the nicest cymbal, intact cymbal I've ever owned. But yeah, let's see what these sound like. That's the Legacy, super trashy, pretty dark. It's kind of warm sounding. I like that one. Doesn't necessarily fit in the mix as well. It's just a cool cymbal that I happen to acquire, and I like the texture. I like the cascading nature of these two. 19, 18, 16, and then a 20 over here. Medium Thin, hand-hammered crash, been my favorite cymbal that I've had over the years. Had it for a long time. I think I paid like 35 bucks for this thing, which is a tenth of what it cost at the time new. Put a couple of repair jobs on the edge cracks, and it's been money ever since, and I've played it a lot. This was my main cymbal for a long time. I just had kick, snare, hi-hats, and then this one cymbal for everything. Got a great bell. You know, remarkably nice, like all-around crash ride for an 18 as well, I'd say. Evolution crash, much quicker. It's really thin. Also got a great bell. That I do play, and I will ride on this one as well. I don't know what it is. It shouldn't really work, but it does. Probably wouldn't hold up in a band. Sounds good by itself back here, but yeah. So that's that guy. Probably my most hit regular crash during grooves. And then the crash ride. I haven't maybe been as happy with this as I hope to be, but it is really cool. I might have liked something a little bit thinner overall, but this is what I ended up with for the time being. And, you know, I might sell it, but I might just hold on to it. I think it'll sound better in a band context, and I haven't really gotten able to use it much in that. But last but not least, of course, the drums. Questlove Breakbeats kit. I have attack tone ridge 2s on the batter sides, including the kick drum. And then I have attack pro clears on the bottom, on the reso, the toms. And I think there's a fiberskyn on the front of the bass drum that came with it. I've just been kind of leaving. Nice little kick drum, especially for this size of a room that I play in. And then this over here is a half of a tom. It's basically a homemade Pancake Tom, old 90s Pearl Export, 90s maybe 2000s Pearl Export that I cut in half, turned into 2 toms. One's in my good friend's kit and one's in my kit. I was kind of like a timbale concert tom kind of vibe. But 2 10s, you know, I have this one with no reso, tuned up a bit higher, and I think they actually work out really nice. And then the snare is Breakbeat's snare that I didn't think I would end up liking as much as I do, but it's my primary at this point. Poplar shells, you know, it's a cheap drum, but once you get it dialed, it sounds really nice. I got an Evans calf tone head on it. Quite wide wires. I'm not sure the wire count on them, but they're pretty fat, and gives it a lot of that snappiness. And then I have this various muffling techniques, you know, I'll put cut out drum heads on it and stuff like that, but I also really like just throwing on a basic, really thin synthetic handkerchief, works great.